In a stunning announcement from the President of the United States of America, it appears the war may be ending very soon, and gold and silver are reacting big time. Let's talk about it as we explore. In overnight trading in Asia, the precious metals, gold and silver, are reacting, and they're falling by over a half a percentage point in early trading right now, based off of a just released Truth Social post that I'm going to read to you right now by Donald Trump. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical about some of it, but nonetheless, if things work out the way he says they could, and there's a big if, there's a lot of ifs in this, that we may see the end of this conflict. So here's what Donald Trump says. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire, in all capital letters, in approximately 6 hours from now. So really it's going to be probably about 5 or 4 by the time you see this video, by the time it posts, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended, in all capital letters. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, in other words, a day from the beginning of that ceasefire, there will be an official end to the 12-day war. Will be saluted by the world, and during each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. Now, that's a big if. That's a really big if. Before I go on any further, I want to remind you that if there's a continued dip in precious metals, it might be a good time to buy. We'll see what happens, but Summit Metals is a great, fast-growing bullion dealer out there. Channel sponsor. They got great customer service, fast shipping, so check them out. But so on the assumption, the Truth Social post continues, on the assumption that everyone works as it should, that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, and God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. And that ends that tweet. So that is resounding now, and the markets are reacting. And right now, it's interesting to see, because as I've just begun talking about this, all the metals are down except for platinum. Platinum is flatline; it's not reacting, and gold and silver have moderated their fall, and so they're now just down just below a half a percentage point. So, will people believe this? Is it going to happen that fast? Will it go as planned, or is Donald Trump being overly optimistic here? Or maybe over-exaggerating what is to take place? I don't know, but already explosions can be heard in Tehran based off of the latest news here. But it just goes to show you that here, with a war happening between Israel and Iran, it is something else that is, and there's news breaking. It's going to have a dramatic impact on the markets. And the latest now is coming from Iran. Iran has just said that they have agreed to a ceasefire through Qatari mediation. So this is a mediation that's occurred in Qatar with President Trump, with Israel, and with Iran. A senior Pentagon official tells the New York Times that the U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria remain on high alert for possible attacks by pro-Iranian militias. And so there it is. And but that is what is happening. That's right now. So we have it confirmed by Iran right now. And Donald Trump, but I've not heard anything out of Israel yet as to what's going on. But it's just amazing how quickly things can change, for sure. And of course, with the details of which maybe we'll learn later. But we're gonna, and it could be that the precious metal markets in Asia might be one of those things where it's a wait and see situation. But obviously, if this thing is true, then we could see precious metals moderate back down. I don't know that it's going to be by a whole lot more, but you never know. But I wanted to bring this news to you because it's so important. Because we still, right now we've got two major conflicts happening between Israel and essentially Hamas, and now with Iran. But that counts as one. The Middle East essentially is a powder keg, or could be a powder keg, and could have been, according to Donald Trump, even if things had gone crazy. But nonetheless, there's that side of it. But you still have what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. And that we have fatigue on that front, with no real progress that we can see to the end of that war. And my hope is perhaps maybe once this gets settled with Iran and Israel, that maybe Donald Trump can focus attention to getting peace for Russia and Ukraine and getting that taken care of. Boy, that would be nice. When you think about it, gold and silver do react, and I'm going to be coming out with a video tomorrow that's going to be talking about how gold especially can help us during times of emergency. You're not going to want to miss that video. I posted a couple videos today as well too that I hope you will check out. But this is quite a development, and it's encouraging news. Although I'm not honestly going to hold my breath for two reasons. Number one, if you hold your breath too long, you're gonna have to breathe. You can't do it too long. And number two is I just don't think I don't think it'll be quite that simple. But you never know. You just never know. Some say around the Israeli intelligence and forces that they have achieved all of their objectives, or most of their objectives, set out from the original Operation Rising Lion. And of course, with Operation Midnight Hammer, that indeed has brought, more, put the nails in the coffin, so to speak, of those deep bunkers. And whether or not there's nuclear material that has been moved out, that is to be assessed later. Likely, if that had left those facilities, the Israeli intelligence knows where it is, and maybe is acting to take those out too in this late hours. We don't know. We'll see. But fascinating to see how quickly things can move and change, and how the markets can react. Gold and silver indeed can react emotionally to the downside as well. And sometimes it can be an overreaction, and then there's consolidation back to the upside. So far, we have seen a lot with regards to gold, especially gold, where it just keeps going up and up and up and up, and up to the point where even when adjusted for inflation, it reaches an all-time high in terms of its price. But nonetheless, it is very interesting indeed. So we'll keep an eye on things. This channel serves to bring you the latest news when I can do it. Try my best to bring you the latest news and how it can affect precious metals. And right now we're seeing it happen in real time, and it'll be very fascinating to see how this plays out. In fact, watching these markets now, gold and silver down about 0.4 of a percentage point now, and platinum and palladium are both now up. So that's kind of a fascinating turn of events. Platinum now up over $1,300 an ounce. I posted a video earlier that you should check out about the platinum market, why it's outperforming gold and silver. Hope you will check that video out. But nonetheless, gold and silver reacting here now to this late news. And so I hope you found this video informative, insightful, and educational. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.